So we managed to fit the engine in the truck. It all went well. Pretty much the same as removal, to be honest. Fuel lines, we had to do some soldering on the wiring, but obviously I wanted to use that multi plug, so if we ever had to take out the engine again, then you just literally unscrew a round socket, which I'll show you. But yeah, it went in really nicely. So you can see now it looks pretty stock. So there's the multi-plug there, you can see. So you can just turn this and undo everything, and we soldered all the relative wiring in so we can get, so we could keep using the temp sensors the same and everything. So we did do something slightly different this time. The dipstick is always a bit of a pain on these, and there's a conversion press you can put into where the it goes into the block. So but what we did, we wanted a longer dipstick. So it just so happens that I was braking that Mark IV Golf, and we pulled it out, and the dipstick was at least sort of 2-3 inches longer, so we could use it on the Caddy engine. And what we did in the end was, obviously you can see it's the same length, but basically we put the exact amount of oil in there, and then we chamfered and marked the dipstick, so now we know exactly where we have to be. So but it's really good. It went in, like I said, really nicely, and it's you can see all the powder coated bars and the water bottle and everything. But I was quite happy. I used the Caddy fuel filter, which worked a treat, but most of the stuff we've kept pretty much stock. You can see now when my cooler's all flipped, and it looks just pretty much as it did when it was the stock 16. So which is what we wanted really, and bar the 90 amp alternator, which it's going to make a huge difference. And with the ribbed bout, because then bouts can be a nuisance on the 1600 engine. They squeak, and they're a double bout system, they're rubbish. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Yeah, so this different little view of it. You can see me alternator, that's probably the only noticeable difference than a stock engine, bar plastic covers. But you can see the air filter boxes, all the stock, the manifolds where we put them in. Yeah, in the fuel pumps, obviously we don't have the problem like in the camper van or the Caraval, that the covers, usually you can see now where the level is, where the people have to cut the covers out, but we haven't got that problem with a pickup. It's a little bit taller from the bed, so it's handy. But yeah, we're running the same antifreeze bottle, and everything's pretty much the same. Like I said, we use the fuel filter from the Caddy, but now we've got 90 amp, and we could even run a dual battery if we wanted extra electrics for anything. If you're out and you need something charging or something, we could probably run it, because we've got a monster of an alternator on the thing now. But yeah, and I love the way you get rid of that V-bout. Like I said, they're horrid things, but same exhaust and everything. So it's yeah, it's come out. I'm quite happy. We just got to drive it now, so we're gonna move on to giving it its first run, I think, and go from there. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna give her I think we'll fire her up. I fired her initially, we just brought her out of the workshop, but I think we'll see what she sounds like now. It starts so much better. Them the glow pumps are so much better on the more modern engines. I'm still running through the temperature sensor, so we've got cold start up on on the relay side of things. It's amazing the mod tech compared to but I'll give her a little rev up and see what she sounds like. Still mechanical cable, so you can see there, look. I mean, that's just so much quieter. What an engine. Yeah, these things are bloody reliable, solid old engines really. We call them rattlers. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Amazing. There we go. Let's test drive the old girl. All light, alternator light work. Fuel gauge is back, so we're good. Oh, I still can't get over how it starts. it's so much better than they used to. You know, the old ones are terrible things, really. The old glow plug systems, bloody awful. Which haven't been driven in probably 2 years, so we've had the engine on hold for a while. But it'd be nice to take her back out. We went through the brakes obviously before, and once we've done this, we can warm her up straight into MOT. Off we go. Oh, straight away I can feel so much more power. It just pulls. What a difference. Third gear's completely different. You know, before you were doing sort of, I'll be doing 25 still now. The old 1600 engine was just bulletproof but so slow. Oh wow, amazing, what a difference. A lovely day as well. Can't believe that an old 1.9 would make so much difference. You just power in now. I'm going to test it on the hill in a minute, so I remember what it was like. So I can literally stay at 4th gear most of the time because there's so much torque there, it just keeps pulling. So that's like 55 mile an hour no problem. That's nearly top in the 60, especially when you're out of the way. Yeah, I can't wait to load her up and see what she's got. I'm just going to take this first hill. See if I have to drop a gear, which I would have done. Wow. I'm in 4th gear, I'm not even struggling to half throttle. Straight on out. I highly recommend this. If you can get these engines, it's the way to go. This van was good, now it's amazing.